What is going on, everyone? Welcome to today's video. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ben Richardson. I'm a personal trainer. I'm also a chemical engineer. And in today's video, I'm going to be reacting to some testosterone advice floating around on TikTok. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to my channel because I am going to teach you how to eat and how to train to boost your testosterone naturally so that you can live a healthy life with nice and high and healthy testosterone levels. So go ahead and subscribe and turn the notification bells on too so that you don't miss out on any of my latest videos. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. This should be pretty entertaining because TikTok is just... it's a very interesting world. If you don't follow me on TikTok, you can go ahead and follow me. My username is testosterone.mastery. I like posting on here a lot more because I can go more in depth to my content, and I like to give very thorough explanations as to why I think certain things boost testosterone and whatnot. Whereas TikTok, I'm definitely limited on my time as far as posting. So I do post some content on there, but I love posting on YouTube a lot more just because I can elaborate on my content. All right, let's check some of these out here.
Here are some signs that you actually have high testosterone, but they're just very uncommon. Number 1, when you get disrespected, you get pissed off pretty easily. That's your primal alpha energy coming out. So that's a good sign, but just remember how to control it.
Okay, First off, I think that this is kind of a misconception that men with really high testosterone levels get really mad and angry and aggressive and pissed off easily. I don't think that's the case. I think men with high testosterone levels know how to stay calm and collected because they are just in tune with their bodies and their emotions. Their psychology and their physiology are both just well linked and connected, if that makes any sense. I definitely am a firm believer that your mental health and your psychology, it does play some kind of role into your physical health and your physiology. There definitely is an intimate link between the two. So let's see what else this guy has to say.
Number 2, you're a young man and you can grow lots of facial hair and body hair. And you also wake up with some, morning wood.
Okay, I mean, those were kind of two separate ones, but you're a young man and you can grow facial hair. I mean, maybe. So I can grow facial hair fine. I don't grow a super full, nice looking beard like some other guys, but I think a lot of that is genetics. But there certainly is something to be said about your ability to grow facial hair. If you don't grow facial hair very well, you might not have optimal testosterone levels. And the thing about the morning wood thing, I'm a firm believer in that. I think if you're not regularly waking up with morning wood, that could indicate that you could be doing better or you could be living healthier or something. I think it's definitely a sign of healthy testosterone levels if you are regularly waking up with some morning wood going on.
Number 3, you have these sudden jumps of adrenaline. For example, you would just get up all of a sudden and start shadowboxing. This is a good sign, so take it.
I don't really know how to comment on that. I mean, maybe not.
Last one, you have back acne, shoulder acne. This is just high amounts of testosterone for your hormones and they can't handle it properly. So this is not a bad thing. Just get it under control. Peace.
Okay, what? I have no idea what he is talking about with that last one. Back acne? I don't have back acne. If anything, back acne is a sign that you're taking steroids or juicing or something, or maybe doing TRT or something like that. I actually have pretty clear skin, and I'm not saying that I'm the golden standard of men with high testosterone, because I'm sure there are plenty of men out there with higher testosterone levels than me that are natural. But I don't really understand what he means with this. I don't think that's the case, that if you have back acne, you have high testosterone levels. I mean, I don't have back acne. If I have skin issues anywhere, it's here on my neck, and I get razor burn or something when I shave. But that's honestly about it. Besides that, my skin is it generally stays pretty clear. I don't get a lot of acne either on my face or definitely not on my back. All right, let's move on to the next one.
Bro, my testosterone levels and my sex drive been out the roof lately. And no, I'm not taking no antibiotics or nothing like that. But I'm about to tell y'all what I've been taking and what I've been doing to increase my sex drive and my testosterone. Number one, no FAP. All right, think about this one. This is going to be kind of hard if you don't got like a reliable source of, of doing a do. I ain't got that problem, but good luck to you boys.
Okay, so this guy is saying that no FAP is a potential way to increase testosterone. I think it could be the case. In the past, I have made a couple videos about no FAP's effects on testosterone. That kind of wasn't really the route that I wanted to take with my channel, even though some of those videos were actually kind of popular. I didn't really want to talk about those kind of things on YouTube. I think there's something to be said about them. I'm a firm believer that watching porn and beating your meat, those affect your mental health to such a great degree that, yeah, I do think that they ultimately affect your testosterone levels. Because again, the whole mind-body connection thing, I'm a firm believer in that. Just thinking about it on a much more natural level, you weren't meant to experience physical pleasure with your hand. But I mean, I could probably make a whole video talking about testosterone and no FAP. I think there's something to be said about it. I think that it's a good general practice, so I get where he's coming from. I actually agree with this.
Number two, I've been taking ashwagandha. Number three, I've been taking zinc.
Okay, so he's taking ashwagandha and zinc. Both of these are great supplements to be taking to support healthy testosterone levels. If you haven't checked out my video about my Testosterone X review, go ahead and check that out. Testosterone X has both ashwagandha and zinc in it. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I think it's a great supplement. It's a little more on the expensive side, but it's all natural, and their ingredients that they use in that are really good. So if you're considering maybe taking some kind of all-natural testosterone supplement, that's a pretty good one to go with.
4, I've been working out. 5, I've been hitting legs. Yes, I've been hitting legs consistently too. And for those who don't know, working your legs increases your testosterone.
Okay, so he's been lifting weights and training legs a lot. Both those, just in general, they're good, healthy practices. I think lifting weights is absolutely one of the best ways that you can boost your testosterone levels. Losing fat and building muscle, those two things right there, if you do those, your testosterone levels are going to increase pretty drastically, at least if you're starting from not doing that, for sure. Because you can't build muscle without lifting weights, so you're going to have to start lifting weights if you want to build that muscle, and building muscle is ultimately going to increase your testosterone levels naturally. And with legs specifically, your legs, it's a very large muscle group in your body. So when you work your legs, that's why it's kind of notorious for increasing testosterone levels. And it definitely is true that when you train your legs a little bit more often, you can boost your testosterone levels. I think the important thing is that you don't neglect training your legs. That is the worst thing that you can do. You don't have to specifically go out to train your legs. I'm actually a firm believer in training your legs more regularly rather than doing a whole leg day. That's just how I personally train. Every single time I go to the gym, I do either 1 or 2 leg exercises. I don't dedicate an entire workout to working my legs. I just personally don't really like doing leg days, but again, that's me. That's how I like to train. You do you. But the important thing is don't neglect your legs. Train your upper body, but also train your legs.
And I've been drinking a lot of water. I don't know if water help, but water help with every goddamn thing. But yeah, I've been feeling like a monster lately. Y'all try this shit out. Hopefully I help somebody.
And he's also saying drinking a lot of water helps. So here's my thing about water. You got to be careful with the kind of water that you consume. So I don't really like bottled water, especially in plastic bottles and stuff, because a lot of chemicals in bottled water can leach into the water that you're drinking in plastic bottled water. And that's not good because those chemicals are going to stress your endocrine system, and your endocrine system is ultimately what is responsible for producing testosterone. So if you're adding stressors to your endocrine system, and it's having to use energy to get rid of those toxins when it could be using that energy to produce more testosterone. That's not a good thing. So if you're going to drink more water, I'd recommend getting a high quality filter or something. I think spring water is typically pretty good. I'd say your best bang for your buck is some kind of high quality mineral water bottled in some kind of glass bottles. I'm a big fan of the Topo Chico mineral waters. They're pretty high in mineral content, and those minerals are going to support a healthy concentration gradient within your body, if that makes any sense. Kind of how you want to think about it is if you're drinking way too much plain flat water and you're not getting enough minerals, you're kind of diluting what you can think of as a soup in your body. So if you have your cell and then the concentration outside of the cell is very diluted and there's not a lot of minerals, then that is not an optimally functioning cell, and we want our cells to function optimally. And I don't want to get super technical with biology and, cell chemistry and stuff like that. Hopefully that made sense. But the point is, drinking too much flat water can dilute the concentration of minerals that surround the cells. And we need the cell to be placed in an environment where it has enough water, but it also has enough minerals so that it can function optimally. That's pretty much the point. All right, let's go ahead and move on to what this guy has to say.
5 signs that you have high testosterone. You have a high libido and a high sex drive.
Okay, high libido, high sex drive. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good indicator that everything is functioning pretty well downstairs.
You experience daily morning wood.
Again, with the morning wood, I'm telling you guys, maybe it's not daily, but it should be a regular thing that happens like a few times a week at the minimum. But I mean, if you're just not getting it at all, then that's kind of an indication that you should probably be making some lifestyle decisions to live a healthier life, which is ultimately going to boost your testosterone levels. So I'm telling you, I swear by the morning wood thing.
You are constantly warm and have a higher body temperature.
I really like this one. Having a higher body temperature is a great indicator that you are in great health. Most people have an average body temperature of less than 98 degrees. I think it's like 97.5 or something like that. That's not good. Your body should operate around 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. And the warmer your body temperature is, that's an indicator that your metabolic rate is nice and high and healthy, and everything in your body is functioning well, including your rate of testosterone synthesis. So I definitely agree with this.
You always feel calm and collected.
So this kind of battles what that very first guy was saying about, oh yeah, if something pisses you off and you get angry, that's a good sign. I don't think that's the case. I think men with high testosterone levels know how to stay calm and collected.
And finally, you easily maintain a lower body fat.
Okay, so you can maintain a low body fat. Yeah, I think that's the case. If you haven't checked out my video on how testosterone affects rate of fat loss, definitely check that out, because there is kind of this feedback loop of how testosterone, losing fat, and building muscle works, and I'm sure you can kind of guess it. Losing fat, building muscle are ultimately going to increase testosterone, and increasing your testosterone is going to make it easier to build muscle and lose body fat. So it is kind of a positive feedback loop. All of them kind of fuel each other. And yeah, I do agree with this one that you probably will have an easier time maintaining a low body fat percentage if you have higher testosterone levels. All right, let's do one more here. I know I'm kind of taking a while on some of these, but this is good stuff here. All right, so this dude's just signs you have low testosterone. No morning wood. So again, with the morning wood thing, guys, this is the third time this has come up. If you are not regularly experiencing morning wood, you should probably make some lifestyle changes. Start lifting weights. Start dieting. Check out some of my other videos on establishing a proper nutrition protocol, how to eat to boost your testosterone levels or lose weight or whatever it is that you need to do, build muscle, you name it. A couple more that he has here: no muscle growth, frequent injuries, poor sleep. I think poor sleep, that's a pretty good one too. You should be sleeping well if you have higher testosterone levels. And again, that's another instance of a positive feedback loop. If you're sleeping more, you're going to boost your testosterone levels. And when you boost your testosterone levels, you're going to get better quality sleep. So I agree with that one. And at the bottom here, he has some smaller signs of low testosterone: depression, hair loss, osteoporosis, memory loss, and brain fog. I agree with the depression thing. I think increasing your testosterone levels and living a healthier life, it is ultimately going to help you live a better life. And when you live a better life, you're not going to experience or struggle with depression as much. When I was fat and in college, I struggled with depression. I struggled with things like social anxiety and talking to people and just feeling confident about myself, for sure. I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, if you look like that, then why would you feel good about yourself? I mean, my life kind of sucked. And then the memory loss and the brain fog thing, you definitely will experience a much greater sense of clarity and focus and productivity when you have higher testosterone levels. It's much easier to just pay attention to what you're doing and be present, and you really just overall don't worry about things as much because you have this confidence about yourself, and you know that you can figure it out, and you know that you can solve problems and do whatever it is that you have to do to push forward and make it through. So I definitely do like some of these. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you liked a video like this, let me know in the comments below and I'll post more of them. Again, if you're new here, I want you to subscribe to my channel because it is going to teach you how to eat and how to train to just live a healthier life and boost your testosterone levels naturally and feel like a beast. So go ahead and subscribe because I do post videos at least every single week. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you got a lot out of this video. I appreciate you. Thanks for the support. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.